Alright, welcome to the Mind Court. Today we are going to hear a case about someone from Asian studying and living in North America. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm the prosecutor.
And I'm the defense attorney.
Then,
Wait, this is my mind. Why am I being considered the defendant? And I look miserable.
Because you're an Ace Attorney fan.
silence. Prosecutor, attorney, let's hear what you've got.
And could you cut your hair? Wear the glasses.
No problem. It's your mind, do whatever you want. Time to state the viewpoint.
Okay. I think she is a traitor. She didn't stick to her own culture and beliefs, but followed Western ideas.
And I think this is a completely trumped up accusation.
I would like to mention 2 points to support my argument.
Go ahead.
First, 2 years ago, she spent time with her friends and enjoyed lunch together. After the meal, they decided to split the bill among themselves. However, this action went against the basic cultural etiquette of China.
That's not true. It was my first time eating with friends since I came to Canada. My English wasn't good, so I didn't say a lot. When we finished eating, I went to pay first. The cashier asked me, separate or together? I said, together. When I came back to the table, Kay was about to pay, so I told them that I had already paid for all. They both looked uncomfortable. B asked, why? I was surprised and said, because I'm the oldest. B looked very confused and asked, does this have anything to do with paying for the meal? Suddenly, even I became confused too. He was right. Why did I feel that it should be my responsibility to pay for the meal? I couldn't explain the reason at that moment. So they gave me their money.
So, you did pay for everything at the beginning.
Yes.
Objection. You got the money, so you didn't pay for all. In China, it's a tradition for older folks to help out the younger ones as a sign of love and blessings. If you're around the same age, it's like a back and forth thing. This time you pay, next time they pay, and it just keeps going. It means that you'll keep meeting each other, and that's how relationships between people stay strong.
Hold on. This is totally inconsistent with the current environment of her. She is now living in Canada, and her friends are not Chinese. She is simply adapting to the social customs here. This is a super important part in Chinese tradition. It basically means that no matter where you are, you should try to fit in with the local vibe and customs, and not do things that make the locals uncomfortable. That's why she felt guilty.
Okay, let's move on. Another thing is, most of her friends right now are not Chinese. Doesn't she find it difficult and troublesome to make friends with these people? She's pleasing others.
Objection. Since she mostly interacts with non-Chinese people, it's natural that most of her friends are non-Chinese. She does have Chinese friends, just not many. She is not the type to actively seek out friendships, even in China. She's more about letting friendships happen naturally. She's just being herself.
But the culture of each race may be different. There are so many things that can't really be explained.
But even though my English is terrible, I still made friends. There is no real gap between people.
It pains me to see you continue to glorify yourself in this way. Dear defendant, and those who are watching this trial, what language are you hearing? Who is your intended audience? You said many times that your English isn't great, so why did you insist on using it the whole time? You know that in order to watch other language films, Chinese audiences have to develop the habit of watching subtitles. You can do the same now.
我们说中文，让他们看字幕。
Objection. Let me say it again. She's in Canada, so speaking English is just the right thing to do as a Chinese person and shows our friendly culture. The most fundamental fact is that she has come to another country, rather than others coming to her country. She can show and share her culture, as long as she respects the cultures of others. In other words, we are not here to invade, but to integrate.
Me. I usually make 2 versions, one in Chinese and one in English. I can't speak for all Asians, as I worry that my words might unintentionally reinforce stereotypes about other Asians. The sense of irresponsibility is deeply ingrained in the hearts of Chinese people. I'm proud of being Chinese. However, It is unrealistic to expect the entire world to learn Chinese and its characters at present. There are many languages in the world and even sign language. The reality we must face is that English currently serves as the most widely used international language. The Chinese version is important, but the English version is also necessary. As artists and creators, artwork is how we communicate with the public. If using Chinese can get 1 point for billion people thinking, using English might reach even more than that. I think all artists would make a similar choice as me.
你们是怎么想的呢？